Welcome to Naadam Festival. Naadam is the most important and largest of festivals in Mongolian culture, and it is alive and well here in Inner Mongolia in China and in the country Mongolia. Held every summer in July or August, the Grasslands host thousands of people in a colourful, sport-filled, vibrant festival. Today, I'm in Xilinhot, attending one of the biggest festivals in Inner Mongolia. Let's go.
Alright guys, good morning. It's about 5:30 in the morning and we're on the way to Naadam Festival here in Xilinhot. There are three competitions at Naadam. There's horse racing, wrestling and archery, and no idea when they start, no idea where they are. So I'm just walking around chatting to a bunch of very nice Mongolian people on horses. It's lovely. And I think they're having a good time as well. This is super interesting. There's so much going on, and although I find everyone here very interesting, I want to know more about what they're doing. They seem quite interested in me and why I'm here, so I've been doing quite a lot of photos.
Inner Mongolia is an autonomous region of the People's Republic of China. It is a vast area, approximately the size of the UK, France and Germany combined. And of its 24 million strong population, Mongols, the second largest ethnic group in Inner Mongolia after Han Chinese, make up about 17% of that population, or just over 4 million, which is actually slightly larger than the population of the country Mongolia.
The Mongol people, of course, are master horsemen and horsewomen. Have been for a long time. They conquered most of the known world on horseback. Naadam Festival is the most important festival for people of Mongolian ethnicity, whether they are in the country Mongolia or here in Inner Mongolia. And there are festivals held all over the place, like basically every town has its own thing. Here, which we're just outside of Xilinhot, this is one of the biggest. It's one of the biggest festivals in Inner Mongolia.
Historically, the nomadic tribes from the eastern steppe had a strained relationship with the imperial Chinese dynasties. Border wars were common, as were various alliances, and following the collapse of China's Han dynasty in the year 220 of the Common Era, parts of what is now northern China were controlled by a number of dynasties originating from the steppe. Later, following the collapse of the Tang dynasty in the year 907, a number of powerful steppe tribes dominated northern China, until the Mongols conquered all in their path. United under Chinggis Khan, the Mongols began their rapid expansion. Chinggis Khan's grandson, Kublai Khan, was the leader who would eventually conquer Han-controlled China, however, and declare his new dynasty the Great Yuan. In 1911, at the end of China's final imperial dynasty, the Qing dynasty, Outer Mongolia declared its independence, which was finally realised with a lot of Russian influence. Inner Mongolia was not completely aligned with Outer Mongolia, however, despite their shared cultural heritage, and has remained a region of China ever since.
These lads are going to be wrestlers. Look at the size of them. I would not want to have a fight with those guys. Well, let's see what's going on. I think the wrestling is going to start. I think. Anyway, I got in the stadium somehow. We all just piled in. It was crazy. I think we're getting ready for some more wrestling. Round 2 of I don't know how many rounds they do it. For days and days. It's a pretty epic competition.
Wrestling is one of the 3 main events during Naadam, and the part that I was most looking forward to watching. These guys are absolute giants and immensely strong. In their traditional attire of a leather vest, baggy trousers and riding boots, the wrestlers take to the field and sing a traditional Mongolian song. Then, they get brawling. The number of wrestlers vary, but traditionally the competition involves 512 or 1,024 wrestlers who pair off and work through several elimination rounds. To win, a wrestler must put his opponent on the floor. Hands and feet are allowed to touch the floor, but anything else is not okay. Wrestling has been a big part of Mongolian life for centuries, which has allowed a lot of Mongolian wrestlers to move to Japan and compete in sumo wrestling with great success. 5 of the last 6 yokozuna, that's the highest rank in sumo wrestling, have been Mongolian. This was a lot of fun as a spectator, multiple contests going on at the same time and a lot of tradition in these contests. Very cool indeed.
I just turned into a rock festival, which I'm pretty happy about. Inner Mongolia actually has quite a lot of quite famous rock bands using a lot of traditional instruments with like heavy metal and throat singing, which is perfect for rock, I think. Good to see the UK represented.
Naadam here in Xilinhot is a very welcoming event. Outside of the sporting events, there are plenty of other things to keep you occupied. Lots of shopping, food and drink options will keep you going for the day. Music and dance performances also popped up all over the place, which was fantastic. And yes, that is a Starbucks girl in the background, bizarrely.
Well, this is unexpected. Starbucks I've ever been in. It's pretty cool though. Anyway, let's go out.
Gurs or yurts are traditional tents used by nomadic people from the steppe. This kind of tent can be seen over a huge area and have been used for thousands of years. Quick to put up and take down, they are one of the defining features of the grasslands and look stunning against the big, bright blue skies of northern China.
So when you come out here, it's quite well organised. Like the city, Xilinhot, organises free transport, like hundreds and hundreds of coaches from a few different spots in the city, and you just go and jump on basically. And there's no entry to get into this place. You just turn up. Obviously, you've got to buy drinks and food and stuff. It's pretty good. It's a very nice day out. Actually, I'm only going to be here for today, but it goes on for several days. The festival. Pretty cool. I've wanted to come to Naadam Festival for quite a long time. And just never panned out, I don't know why, I've never done it before. It is fun. Really good vibe, like super positive and upbeat, happy. There's just horses running around everywhere. Huge wrestlers. It's kind of cool. I don't know, I like it a lot. It's got a real good feel to it. Local beer, much needed. Jesus, it's so hot. This is very, very cold. That is just what I wanted. Anything tastes good when it's hot. Picked up 2 horses. A guy just gave me these and then walked off somewhere. Really weird. Beautiful animals, beautiful. I've kind of got that festival feeling, but I am not going to get drunk. It's not going to happen. For one reason. And that is, for whenever you are watching this, tonight at 3 AM China time is the Euro final. England versus Spain. I'm nervous and I've got to get up for it, and then the day after, it's tomorrow, I've got a bus at like 7 AM, so it's going to be a long day and night. Come on England, come on England. It's been a fun day. Haven't seen any archery bit of a shame. I saw a lot of people waiting to do archery, and don't know, that was a few hours ago. Bit of a shame, but never mind. I did get to see quite a bit of the wrestling, which was kind of cool. It's been a fun day, honestly. It's pretty wild when you come out here. Super friendly and welcoming. Good food, obviously. Plenty to do and see, I think. There is like a bit of a lull in the afternoon, like lunchtime, where it's just people just kind of stand around and wait for something to happen. But it's been good. I got here early, you know. I got here at 7 a.m. I think. So it's a long day. It's a long day. It's a long day out in the sun with no shade at all, and it is hot today. Seriously, it's hot and dry, and it hasn't rained here for quite a long time. So you know, whenever the horses run by, it's just like clouds of dust. So they've got these vans going around spraying, you know, spraying the ground with water, which I'm not sure if that helps or not really, but you know.
This is a fantastic day out. Friendly people, good food, and lots of things to keep you occupied. Naadam Festival for the win. But the time has come for me to make a journey back to town and then onward. Hope you enjoyed the video, everyone. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.